everybody. How are ya? You're going to hear my doggies barking. I just had to put him in the house because they're making way too much money. And excuse my headphones, but because I'm outside, I wanted to try and break up some of this noise. I love to do my healings outside, and when I don't have to record the sessions, I love to come out, use the elements. So we'll get started in just a minute. And the main reason I wanted to do this today is for those of you that are sensitive to energy, we have a tremendous amount of energy coming in today. It is strong, it is powerful, but at the same time, it's just a really peaceful, loving, soothing energy. People may be feeling it in different areas. Hey, Dorte, how are you? It is literally pouring into my crown right now, back of my shoulder, and really into the heart, up and down the arms. We've got the Schumann resonance spiking. We're in between eclipses. Hang on one sec, you guys. You're going to see me move. I've got to get Fluffy to be quiet. Go lay down. All right. We're just going to have to let them bark, you guys. They're just going to have to get over it. I just don't want it to be a distraction for all of you guys. All right, so we're going to do a bunch today. I have had, I can't even tell you how many sessions over the last 2 months with my clients, but really in the last 2 weeks, some of the same issues are coming up. So what I want to do is go in and help everybody integrate these energies just a little bit better. And because the energies are so intense, it is crucial that we ground, that we clear, and that we protect every single day. So let's just start out. Let's start out with our breathing. I want everybody to just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just breathing in. And as you're breathing in, I want you to settle in your heart. Bring your awareness to your heart. A lot of you don't even know how to settle in your heart because you're so used to being in your mind. So just learn to put your hand on your heart. Bring your awareness to your heart. And we're going to bring your grounding cord down through your heart, through your core, and your legs, out your feet. And we're going to just keep going down, 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 down. And sorry, the light is going to continue to change. We've got clouds, we've got sun, we've got all sorts of things going on. Hey, Melanie, you found us. We're just starting with our breathing, Melanie, and we're going to start with the grounding. So I've got everyone with their attention in their heart. Bringing down your crowning cord again, going all the way down. And what we're going to do is connect with the heart of Mother Earth. Notice we're not wrapping our cords, we're literally just connecting into her heart. And we're going to send our love to Mother Earth. And we're going to receive her love. We're going to allow her love and her energy to come up through our cord into our feet, our calves, our legs, up into our core, coming into our heart. And at the same time, we're going to really open up the crown. And again, as we're breathing in God's golden white light from above. It's coming down through our core, all the way down into your heart. And you can continue on down. So we're receiving the love from Mother Earth, God's golden white light from above. So we're bringing heaven and earth to us. A lot of people's tendency is to leave their body, feeling like they have to leave their body to connect. And no, we bring heaven and earth into us, into our heart space. And as you're breathing, I want you to just receive. It's a constant receiving and a giving. We breathe in and we let go. You're doing this, making sure that you're very, very present in this now moment. Making sure everybody is grounded in their physical bodies. And I already cleared a lot of people before I even went into the call. So the energies have actually been running for the past 30, 45 minutes. So one of the main requests that I've had from most of my clients in several of my Facebook groups from the Tele Summit is that people are having trouble balancing and aligning their chakras. So I thought we'd use a technique that I learned from my teacher that I have loved. It has helped me more than anything. So we're going to start to visualize a golden white ball coming down from above, and we're going to bring this golden white ball into our crown, and we're just going to clear and open the chakra with this golden white light. And I'm just closing my eyes so I can see what's going on. So we're clearing and opening that crown chakra. We're going to do this with each of the chakras. So now we're going to bring another golden white light down into the third eye. And we're going to clear and open the third eye. Clearing, opening. There we go. Here we go with another golden white ball. And we're going to bring that down into our throat chakra. And we're going to clear and open. This is a very, very, very grounding technique. We want to make sure that our chakras are totally open. I'm going to bring another golden white ball down into our heart. We're clearing and opening, opening. Okay, so this one's a little bit harder for some of you to open. We have many, 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 many layers to the heart. Many openings, deepenings. Some of you are having a little bit of trouble, so we're just going to help with some of the opening here. There we go. So there's a lot of light starting to come in. Now we're going to bring another golden white light, just this little ball of energy into our solar plexus. Clearing and opening. Opening. Ooh, this is where a lot of people are holding their energies right here. So we're going to start to really clear this solar plexus. A lot of bloating, a lot of blocked energies here. This is where people are carrying their everyday stress. So opening. There we go. All right, let's go into that sacral chakra with the same thing. We got some chipmunks coming out to visit. All right, so let's bring that little ball of energy down into our sacral chakra, the little belly point. We're going to start to clear and open, clearing and opening. Oh, we got some issues here too, guys. So this group, it seems to be the solar plexus and that sacral chakra. So let's just really work on speeding up those chakras. I'm going to go counterclockwise with this. There we go. Whew, just take a really nice deep breath in and let go. Just release, let it go. Okay, let's bring another golden white light, little ball of energy down to our base chakra, starting to clear and open. Oh, and that base chakra or chakra is also an issue here, so we're going to just do a little bit of a deeper clearing. calling on our angelic presence, our guides, our masters, our teachers, our prophets, all sent from God. Really opening, 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 opening. Okay, now that we have these chakras open, we're going to start to align and balance. Now with the energies today that are really coming in, some of you may not be used to these higher frequencies and this light and this energy that's coming in. So just take a couple of deep breaths. Again, really starting to align, really grounding. Some of you are wanting to lift up and out of your body, so really, really, really grounding everybody. Okay. Sleep issues also seem to be the second most requested issue or problems that people are having. So let's just first start with the brain. I always like starting with the brain because it's what controls every system in the body. So let's go in and do that brainwave activation. We've got 6 brain waves, the infra, the alpha, beta, gamma, delta, theta. We want to start to activate and attune these brain waves, getting them to communicate, to work in a much more harmonious, happy, joyful manner, getting all parts of the brain, the front and the left, the front and the back, the left and the right hemispheres all coming on board, working together, really working with those body systems, the body organs, but more importantly, that central nervous system. A lot of people are really struggling with the central nervous system. So even though that hasn't been one of the requests, this is one of the issues I'm noticing, and we're going to work on that in a minute. All right. Let's balance the chemicals in the brain. We're going to start to make any repairs that people need to their endocrine system and upgrading all of the glands in that endocrine system, the pineal, the pituitary, the thymus, the thyroid, the parathyroid, the adrenals, and the pancreas. Okay, so thyroid is really popping up. I'm just going to do some healing, balancing. I really want to make sure that parathyroid is activated and balanced, please. Making sure our levels are balanced. Some need increasing and some need a little bit of a decreasing. So some of you have overactive thyroids and some of you are underactive. Now, this is where we come into the autoimmune. So we're going to start to clear the confusion that's within the body systems, the body organs. There we go. And a little more. There we go. All right, we're going to start to bring in some nourishment that the body needs. So we're going to call in the angelic presence, crystal frequencies, the animal and the plant kingdoms. Starting to bring in some peptides, some amino acids. Melatonin is really showing up for this group, and the serotonin. We also want the healthy fats for the brain. And when we've got these high levels of energy and frequencies and the light that's pouring in right now, we really need to monitor our electrolytes, our minerals. So let's just make sure that everybody's electrolytes are in balance, their minerals. We've got enzymes, we've got some vitamins coming in. Really have the plant frequencies coming in to help here. And while that is running, I want to go back up and let's start to correct the circadian rhythms and the sleep cycles, correcting and normalizing now. And really balancing everybody's hormones. Again, some of you need increase. And what I'm seeing in some in this group is the testosterone is too high. So we're just going to normalize and correct that, please. Okay. Let's go into that central nervous system. We have a lot of people on here that have very sensitive nervous systems. So we're going to start to clear some of the sensitivities. We're going to really calm down the central nervous system, bringing in a very peaceful, calming, soothing energy. It's actually two colors that are coming in, very blue. And there's a pink pearlescent energy that's coming in. And we're literally just going to surround the central nervous system with this. Now, some of you need an upgrade. Not everybody is ready to receive this, so we're just going to ask your higher self and spirit to do the work. And for those of you that are ready for the upgrade, just say yes. And again, your higher self and spirit knows they will do the work here. So it looks like, it's interesting, they show me like a circuit board. And I can just see the circuitry and the lights flashing. So there's a little bit of a recalibration going on here. Some of you are actually receiving some light codes coming in through the crown. Okay. Two more themes that are really prevalent that people were requesting that I said I would address are vision and eye problems, severe dry eyes, sore eyes, and issues with vision. So our intention is always to be able to see through God's eyes, to hear through God's eyes, and to be able to speak and know God's absolute truth. So we're going to bring in some healing into the physical eyes. Now we've got both here. Not only do we have dry eyes, but we've got those that have really, really watery eyes. So we're just going to start to make the corrections. Now, part of this is our doshas can become unbalanced. We can have too much pitta, too much vata. So let's really start to balance the doshas. And let's balance and correct, balance and upgrade the elements in the body, please. Clearing the fatigue and the stress that people are carrying within their eyes. I'm seeing some that really have an extreme sensitivity to light. So we're going to see if we can calm down this sensitivity, making the corrections and the repairs as needed. I'm also seeing someone that has a sty. So let's see if we can bring some healing in, clearing the bacteria, really opening up the tear ducts, and clearing any infection. There's a lot of people with just real mucousy eyes. So we're just making the corrections. I'm also seeing someone has a tear on their cornea, so we're just going to smooth that out, bringing in some pain relief. Oh, and asking the eyes to just be able to adjust, to be able to see far and near, to be able to see and recognize the beauty in everything. There we go. Okay, clearing the blurriness and the not being able to focus. There we go. Ooh, a shift right there. That was good, you guys. Awesome. All right, let's see, next one, osteoporosis. A lot of people have been on steroids, a lot of antibiotics, and are really starting to battle with the initial stages of osteoporosis, and some are well into the process. So first of all, let's go in and let's clear. We're going to heal, transform, and neutralize the harmful effects of the steroids, of the medications. And if we have any abnormal amounts of inflammation, can we correct and normalize that now? Sorry, I keep making notes here, you guys. That's why I keep looking down and over. So again, we're going to neutralize the harmful effects of the steroids, the antibiotics, the medication. And let's start to bring in some pain relief, please. Go. Yeah, we do have a lot of inflammation. Quite a few of you have inflammation throughout the body. And excess heat. So can we correct and normalize the heat? We're going to start to bring in a very cooling, soothing energy, please. Now, for those of you that have too much heat in the body, there's a breathing technique. Shitali. It's called Shitali. I think it's Shitali that I've been doing. What you do, there's two versions of it, because a lot of people can't curl their tongue, so you just do this. And what you do is you breathe in. And then what you do is you just slowly exhale. You do that 7 times. What it's doing is activating nerve endings on the tongue, and it stimulates a very cooling energy. That's one exercise you can do. Now, for those of you that can't curl your tongue, what you would do is you would lightly put your tongue between your teeth like this. Excuse the faces, it's not a pretty look. And what you do is you inhale through the sides of your mouth. And again, it's stimulating the sides of the mouth. And what it does is it brings in a very cooling energy. It may not happen right away. I have a lot of pit in me, a lot of heat. And I have been doing this just started this 2 weeks ago. I have a feeling it's going to probably take me 2 or 3 months to really notice the effects, because I have so much Shakti, so much Kundalini energy going through me, and we've got to cool the system down, because what happens is it creates the inflammation and the heat, and that's usually what causes cancer, or can turn into a cancer. So let's just see if we can normalize the body temperatures. Again, it's really going back to the doshas, balancing those. And we're going to start to strengthen the bones. Now, this is why I was really working on the thyroid and balancing the parathyroid, making sure it's activated and balanced, because the parathyroid is what allows us to produce and absorb the calcium, which is what the bones really need. And when that parathyroid is activated, it also helps with bone spurs. So anybody that has bone spurs, it will start to help with this. And we're going to start to clear any memory impressions and imprints of fractures, weakness, little cracks, little fissures in the bones on all layers of existence into infinity. And okay, now we're going to backtrack. Oh yeah, here's where I was going. Sorry, I lost it. Now it's coming back. For that steroids, where we were neutralizing the effects of steroids, steroids really get the nerve endings. This is why we're doing a lot of repair work to the central nervous system in the beginning, because it just kind of paralyzes the nerves so that the nerves don't work. It affects the cilia in your nose, the lungs, all the nerve endings along your spine, underneath your skin, literally everywhere within the body. So we did a lot of repair work to the central nervous system, and now the other requests that I wanted to bring in, because a lot of people are dealing with this right now, is asthma. So let's go in to the lungs. Some of you are smokers, so we're going to clear the smoke first of all. I always see it shows up as brown. It's just this brown energy. So we're going to just bring in a healing first, emerald green healing. Some of your lungs are saying, I just want love, I just want love. So let's bring in some love. They know what they need. Your spirit, your higher self knows what you need. So let's bring in that love. I think your lungs are the ones that, everything's a soul, and your lungs are the ones that are really coming forward today. So just a real kind of happy, joyful energy that's coming from them right now. And okay, so let's bring in God's golden white light. And I'm going to bring in an indigo platinum color into the lungs. Whew, there's some real tightness in some of you. Oh boy. Let's see if we can clear the restrictions, the constrictions, the suppression, the compression. Oh boy, the holding back, the being held back. Start to transform, dissipate, neutralize, and let this all go. Starting to bring in expansion and relaxation, being able to fully expand, being able to take a deep breath, and that oxygenation goes all the way down to the bottom parts of those lungs. Really getting the lungs and the heart to work as a team, working at their optimum level of performance, calming down the sensitivities, the irritations, and really clearing the heat. And some of you actually look, believe it or not, like you have a fungus in the lungs. I'm looking at a lower left lobe of the lung. Let's see if we can bring in, let's see what frequency. It looks like God's golden white light. It's also a almost a diamantine type frequency that's coming in. Opalescent. I'm going to start to clear any infections, scar tissue, bacteria, viruses, anything that is hiding within the lungs, the whole body system, the stomach, the thyroid, body organs. Start to smooth out the scar tissue, please. Relaxing, really focusing on relaxing and expanding now. How's everyone doing here? How are you guys holding up? It's a really peaceful and calming energy that's coming through. It's really loving, really feeling it in the heart. And what we're going to do now is we're going to start to stabilize everybody's field. More, a little more. There we go. So we've got some detoxing that's occurring now. Some of you are detoxing in the physical level. And there's quite a few of you that are in the spiritual, like the emotional layers or level, that are doing a little bit of a detox. I want to open up the pathways of elimination, please, before we're done here. Asking for healthy, proper, normal digestion, absorption, elimination. And this is on all layers. This is not just the physical layer. This is the spiritual, mental, emotional, causal, all the different layers. This is how we process. This is how we digest, take in information. This is how we let go. There we go. Lymph system really opening it up. A couple of you have some blockages in the lymph system. Really opening up everybody's pelvic area and these bottom chakras, allowing this energy to go from top to bottom. We want a constant flow, constant moving. Everything's coming and going. So really working on balancing everybody's energy, getting a real nice, strong flow, clearing any blocks, known or unknown, on all layers, clearing any resistance that's coming up. I've got some fear and some anger coming up in some of you. And unworthiness seems to be the big theme. This is what's been going on literally for the past 2 to 3 months. So we're going to go to the root cause of this unworthiness, bringing you back to that state of perfection of who you actually are. This is your natural state. This is yours by birthright. So we're literally going back to the root cause on all layers, all timelines, all levels, into infinity, please. Clearing, clearing, clearing. Oops, sorry for that light there. Whew, there comes that sun. See if I can move a little bit. Okay, now we're going back to stabilizing everybody's field again. And they're starting to bring in some frequencies. Some of that unconditional love. And bring in some happiness. Ooh, we got those happy hormones. The endorphins are really coming forward right now. Bringing in more serotonin. Dolphins are starting to come in with their playful energy. It's all about play today. It's about really stepping out and really raising the energy and finding that time to have some fun, some play, some laughter is what they're really showing me. And that's kind of what the lungs were doing. Seriously, I just wanted to burst out laughing when we got to the lungs. All right, so we're going to, again, we're still stabilizing. Some of you really need to be stabilized here. There's a little bit of rewiring and recalibration going on. Looks like some new light paths are opening up in some of you, particularly in the heart. Okay. Let's see. All right. Some confidence, some strength, some courage, some awareness, letting go, surrender, and neutrality. Neutrality is the name of the game today. That is the word that is everybody's word today. Remaining in that neutral state, not caring, no preference, non-reaction, just staying within that core, being neutral. Main theme, neutrality, laughter, and play today. All right, so let's protect everybody. And let's see how they want to do this. Okay, now what we got to do, because we opened up those chakras and those meridians pretty wide with all this light. Let's ask that they close down to a level that is perfect for you. And this was a technique that my teacher used that I absolutely loved. It was this was probably the most beneficial way for me. Doesn't mean it's going to resonate with everyone, but it's what worked best for me. So I want you to just visualize doors on each of your chakras. Sorry about fluffy bark in there. And I want you to visualize doors, and those doors are just going to close. You may feel it, you may hear it, you may know it, you might sense it. I actually hear it. It's like a thud when I hear it. So we're just going to close the doors on the crown chakra. It's like bang, just watch them close. Watch it. It's a thud. You might feel a vibration. Let's go to the third eye, close the doors. Again, they're closing at a level that's comfortable for you. Your throat chakra, closing the doors now. The heart chakra, closing those doors now. Going to the solar plexus, closing the doors now. Whew. Going into that sacral chakra and closing the doors now. And that base chakra, let's close the doors now. There we go. Some of you were really wanting to fly out of your body there. I was having to do a lot of work to keep you in and fully grounded. This will help. And I mean, there's a tremendous amount of light coming in right now. So celebrate it, but the body's got to get used to it. So let's ask the brain and our hearts to help us integrate these energies and this light in a much easier, harmonious fashion for us. So we don't have to have the physical aches and pains. For me, I can just feel the energy. I mean, it is literally pouring in through my arm. It can get quite painful at times. Today, the energy is very soft. It's very powerful, but it's very soft and it's very loving. So just welcome this. It's creating change. It's bringing change. All right. Now, just kind of tuning into everybody, feeling into the energy, seeing if there's anything we need to do. There we go. All right. It looks pretty good, you guys. So let's give everybody a little bit of an extra layer of protection here since we're pretty open and this light coming in. I'm going to bring in a pink pearlescent energy that I work with a lot. It's very soothing. It's very protective, but at the same time, it allows us to maintain that higher vibration. And it's very, very loving. We're just going to bring it in through the crown. And we're going to radiate out into the aura. So just breathe it in. And as you exhale, it's just radiating out into the aura, into the room that you're in. Now let's bring in that violet flame. We're just going to surround everybody. Every single cell of your body is being coated and protected with this violet flame. There's also a blue energy that's coming in. It's that very calming, soothing, peaceful energy. Very relaxing. The word they're using is serene. It's a serenity. It has a calmness, just a deep serenity to it. It may knock some of you out. Seriously, you might be going to take like a 2-hour nap from this energy today. But in others, you're going to really be revitalized. There's a lot of vitality and rejuvenation that's coming forward right now. So let's just again ask our brain and our hearts to integrate with ease and grace. The clearing, the healing, and the integration is all happening in your own timing, your own sequencing, and with ease and grace. And so it is. Okay, I'm just going to sit here for a minute with you. Let's just sit in stillness and silence for a minute. Remaining in your heart. Oh boy, you guys are still. This is beautiful. Feel this, feel the peace. Feel the silence today. There we go. Just take a really nice deep breath in. Just exhale. Just let go. Let it all go. Okay, so today, you guys, stay really, really hydrated. Drink much more than you would normally drink. If you can spend some time outdoors like I'm doing, letting that sun come down, walking barefoot, maybe talking to the plants, hugging a tree, just really, really being connected with Mother Earth today. And again, like I said, stay very hydrated. Some of you might get really hungry, and just listen to the body. You know, don't overindulge. It's moderation, but listen to what the body needs. Some of you are, like I said, really going through a deep detox right now, and a transformation stage here. So just remember the words: neutrality, 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 neutrality. All right, you guys, I am going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed this. Please share any experiences, anything that's happening. I love to hear the results. I love to hear how people react. Jill, you're welcome. Thanks for coming on. And just let me know. Share on the Facebook page. I love to hear it. And go enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you later.